Hi, Cancer. Well, this is the reading that found you today. These are the cards that flipped out for you. Cancer, yes, they flipped out for you. And I think you can look at these, and even if you are not familiar with tarot or the uncommon deck, you can tell this is good. This is really, really good. So let's start with the first image that I was getting as I was shuffling. I'm getting this image of this child playing on the beach in the sand and finding seashells and sand dollars. And sand dollars kept sticking out. But this child was just so enraptured in this moment that even as the wind started to pick up, and I got that it was getting chilly, and the parents were saying, "Come on, it's time to go." No, no, wait, just a little bit longer, is what I'm hearing from this child. Just a little bit longer. And lo and behold, right after that, the Two of Coins flips out. Now, the Two of Coins from this deck, I feel like is that child. And some of you may be able to relate to that. That may resonate with some of you playing on the beach, playing with seashells, and the two sand dollars that I kept seeing. And, the flowers around her, the flora and fauna, and the wind picking up. That storm's coming in, but this child, this person, is in her moment. She is in her moment. And she understands that at some point she's going to have to go inside. But at the same time, she understands that I cannot be harmed in this element. I cannot be harmed right now. I have just a little bit longer. It is a balance of time, a balance of energy, a balance of resources. But if you look at the look on her face, whimsical, almost smiling in her moment, magical, magical. Cancer, I feel like this child this child lives within you. This child is alive and well within you. And this child knew at a very early age balance. I feel like a lot of you knew at an early age what it was like to balance money or to manage money. You understood how money functioned and that sometimes there wasn't enough for what you wanted and sometimes there was just enough, or, you understood things as a child, but you still had this beautiful wonder about you. It didn't burden you. You didn't let it burden you. And that's not to say that there weren't burdens in your life, but this childlike wonder within you is alive and well, even in your adulthood, as you manage your balance in your checkbooks and you're managing your day-to-day finances and you're managing your life and your interactions with people. This child is alive within you. Next up, the star. Wishing upon a star. Again, this beautiful embodying this childlike energy, the one who believes, the one who dreams. We get this very dream-like energy here too. I feel like some of you do have very vivid dreams. In this image, you don't really know what's going on. Is he spilling ink? Is he being painted? What's going on here? Is a peacock in the background? So I get a lot of imagery, a lot of dreams. Some of you are artists. Some of you are very vivid dreamers. Some of you are visionaries. You're able to manifest things because you have this childlike nature. You're able to balance things. You're able to balance your emotions in a lot of cases. Even when there are times that you feel overwhelmed, you're able to do that. You're able to bring yourself down. I feel like some of you will have a good cry. Some of you have a good cry and will stand by that as a method of therapy. And I happen to agree with you a little bit, that it does. It's almost like it regenerates you when you let it all out, when you let your emotions out. I get that some of you have broken down and cried at moments that you felt overwhelmed, but afterwards you got back up. Okay, now I got to do this. And that was your method of therapy. And it worked. It worked, Now the next up, we have the Magician. And you can't make this stuff up, I swear. And I feel like this magician, this character here, looking at this child with wonder, with appreciation, with admiration, and also a bit of reflection, understanding, I will not let this child die. I will not let this child within me die. The one that ran along the beach collecting seashells, the one that didn't want to come in when the storm was brewing. I will not let that child die. That child's alive within me. You see with the magician, this chalice behind them and the sword, all the elements of all the signs. And I feel like this water energy, again, I'm getting this beautiful water energy, a very fluidness in your mannerisms and the way you do things. Some of you are dancers. Some of you dance. Some of you don't know that you're actually very good dancers. When no one's looking, you dance. I'm getting some of you dance when no one's looking and you get really, really into it and you're actually very good. And some of you may be thinking about taking that public. There is also an element of, no, I'm too old for that. No, nonsense. That's nonsense. I have seen some very elegant dancers at a very ripe age, but I'm getting for some of you, you dance, you cry, you dance, you sing, you are full of life, you are full of passion, you are so very beautifully human. And again, underneath this, the Four of Wands flipped out last, that dance. And of course, the Four of Wands does speak to a beautiful foundation, beautiful traditions, even for a lot of you, passionate energy, manifestations coming to life. All of this embodies manifestations coming to life. The Star, the Magician, Four of Wands, that childlike wonder of the Two of Coins. You are bringing something to life. And I do see for some of you, it's also a video. I'm getting video, like a film, like a documentary or a film. You're bringing something to life. I'm getting there's nature involved in a lot of this, but this is such beautiful energy, Cancer. This is an energy of, it's sort of, and I'm getting with the Magician and all the elements here. This isn't just about your finances or just about your spirit or your interactions with people. It's also about love. It's also about your dreams. It's about everything. I think you're really, really embracing this part in your life right now, or you're about to. And if you're struggling right now, I'm here to tell you things are about to get very, very good. All right, my loves, I hope this helped. Until next time, over and out.